80,000 files about President John F. Kennedy's assassination will be made public for the first time later today. President Trump making that announcement at the Kennedy Center, of course, named for the former president, in Washington on Tuesday. He says he has asked officials not to redact a thing, adding that he has heard about what's in the files, and he says it's going to be interesting. NewsNation's Xavier Walton is in Dallas, just feet away from where President Kennedy was shot. Xavier, do you think this is about to be enough for the conspiracy theorists out there?
Hey, Markie, good morning to you. And it could be enough, but also it could not. It could be underwhelming at this point. We certainly just don't know. We're going to have to wait and see once those files are actually released. But hey, we're talking about decades of unanswered questions that could, potentially be answered. And you said this right in the intro, and it bears repeating. We're talking about a massive trove, some 80,000 pages of unredacted files from the JFK assassination set to be released later this afternoon. This comes after President Trump promised to do so, on the campaign trail, saying he would declassify the documents. Shortly after President Trump was inaugurated, he signed an executive order directing the release of federal documents related to the assassinations of former President John F. Kennedy, former Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. Here's NewsNation special correspondent Ross Coulthart on what we could learn later today.
The CIA knew a lot more than it was letting on. That's all I've been told. I've been told it's going to be very embarrassing for the agency. I don't know what that means, and it might be speculation on the part of my sources. I know there is a lot of talk about the fact that the CIA was allegedly monitoring Oswald when he went to Mexico City in the months prior to the assassination.
Now, remember, during President Trump's first term in office, he made the same promise to release the JFK files, but ultimately kept some documents under wraps, citing, intelligence concerns. The last large dump of documents was back in 2022, when the National Archives released nearly 13,000 new files related to the assassination. And as far as today is concerned, Markie, we don't know exactly what time. All we know is later this afternoon. But as soon as we find out what's in those some 80,000 pages, hopefully, that'll put to rest some of the conspiracies that people have been wondering about and questions that have been unanswered for decades, Markie.
Yeah, we're about to see what kind of big reveal we're going to have today. Xavier Walton live from that grassy knoll in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.